Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Twister, and today I'm back with another GTA Online video. And this one, I'm going to be talking about how much money you can actually earn from being a CEO through all the buying missions, getting stock into your warehouse, and then actually selling all that stock to get money. And you might just be thinking, how much money do you actually get from that? And I will be answering that in this video, going through actually, buying all the different stock, getting it to your warehouse, and then the actual mission and how much money that was for me. So let's get started. Before you can actually earn any money from being a CEO, you do actually have to spend quite a lot, and this is through actually buying stock to go and collect it and then take it back to your warehouse. So here there are three different types of collections. You've got a single collection, a double collection, and a triple collection. A single collection is just getting one crate. It's fairly easy and it's pretty cheap. However, if you're doing the single crate option every single time, it's going to take a while to fill up your warehouse. Now on the opposite side of things, you can do 3 crates at a time. However, this is more expensive. It is a lot faster and it's a lot more efficient than doing it 1 crate at a time, but it is more expensive. It'll cost you 18k to actually start up these buying missions for 3 crates at a time. So it is more expensive, and these will often be slightly more challenging than doing 1 crate at a time, especially if you need to make 3 trips. So some of the buying missions will require you to go and collect 3 separate crates. Sometimes it will be just the collection of 1 vehicle that will count as 3 crates once you deliver it to your warehouse, but sometimes it will also be 3 separate crates, and you can only hold 1 at a time, 1 crate for 1 person. So if you are doing it solo, you're going to have to make 3 trips back to your warehouse for each crate. So you might be thinking, which one's the best one to go for? Now, I've personally had most success going for the 2 crate option, which is, it's slightly in between. 2 crates at a time only costs 8k, and it's what I found to be the best balance of quick and efficient, as well as keeping costs relatively low. Because while you're spending money actually starting these buying missions, you're not really earning anything back, so you kind of want to keep the costs quite low at this point. But if you have got, say, a group of 3 and you just want to fill up a warehouse as quick as you can to get to the selling mission, then you probably just want to go and do 3 crates at a time and absolutely speed through it and get that warehouse full as fast as you can. So now you've got the gist of how the buying missions work to fill up your warehouse. You're basically just doing these on repeat until your warehouse is pretty much full, because a full warehouse will get you the most money once you get to selling it. And this goes for all the different types of warehouses. I think the small warehouses have up to 16 crates, medium warehouses have up to 42, and then large warehouses have up to 111. Now you can sell stock within your warehouse at any point. So say you've got only 20 crates out of a 42 for a medium or 111 for a large. You can sell those 20 crates at any time you want, and you will get the value for those crates. However, if you keep filling up your warehouse, keep doing the buying missions to get your warehouse completely full, that's how you'll earn the most money when it comes to selling it. Now, filling up a warehouse, it does take quite a while. I only have a medium one, which is 42 total crates, and it definitely took me a good few hours of play just to get it full. Now, granted, I was playing solo, and I did start off by doing it 1 crate at a time. So if you have got a group playing and you are doing it 3 crates at a time, it will be a lot faster. So let's actually see how much money you can earn from selling your full warehouse. So I'll be using my warehouse as an example. As you can see, I've got 42 crates out of 42, and if I were to sell that all at once, I'd get 735k, which you might think is pretty decent, but considering how much money you had to pay for the office itself, getting the warehouse, and then buying all the stock to deliver to your warehouse, I don't actually think it is that much. But anyway, I may cover all the price differences in another video. Alternatively, I could sell 21 crates and get 325k for that. So that's selling half my warehouse. However, selling 21 crates, you're not going to get as much money. As you can see, it's only 325k. So if you were to sell 21 crates twice over, that's still only 650k compared to selling it all at once for 735k. So you can see that as you sell less stock, you get less money for it. So ideally, if you do want to make the most amount of money, you want to fill up that warehouse completely full and sell all of the stock at once. And this does go the same for the 3 different types of warehouses. I don't know the exact figures, but I think for a small warehouse, selling the full 16 crates at once is about 240k, and then for a large warehouse, selling all 111 crates at once is around 2.1 or 2.2 million. Now the selling mission that I got was relatively straightforward. It wasn't too complex. So once you actually go onto your warehouse laptop and choose how many crates you want to sell, the game just gives you a vehicle to go and distribute that stock from, and it gave me a Titan. I think I've seen gameplay of someone doing it in one of the new armoured trucks. I think it's called the Brigade, and you just have to go to different locations around the map and drop off the cargo to the so-called buyers, and once you deliver all of it, you'll get paid the value of all that stock. However, it can get a little bit more complex and it can get quite risky if you're playing in a public session with a lot of players. So just to be on the safe side, I had a group of 3 of us, so I was in a full team of 4 for this selling mission, and there was basically 3 of us in the Titan and 1 just kind of escorting us in a Buzzard. And that is literally just in case anyone in the public session can come and hunt you down as you're going on this selling mission, and they can pretty much destroy your cargo, and I think they'll earn a little bit of money, some RP for it. So it is definitely possible for other players to come and destroy all your stock in the middle of selling it, and then I don't think you'll get any money at all. So yeah, just to be on the safe side, you want to be prepared for any action that might come your way. The Titan that I was flying did have some lock-on jammers that could be used by the passengers. So if an enemy came in, let's say a Buzzard, if they tried locking onto us using the rocket, then the player in the passenger seat could use the lock-on jammer and stop them from locking on and destroying us instantly. It's just a little way of having a bit of security so you don't screw up the selling mission, because if you do screw it up, then all that stock will have been wasted and you'll just basically have to start from scratch. But providing you complete the selling mission with no issues whatsoever and you get all the crates dropped off to all the locations, you will get paid the total value of the stock that you were selling, and you will also get a small bonus if you play it in a public session. So when I actually completed the selling mission, it came up with a little message in the top left saying that you've done something to do with a high demand sell, and that you got a little bit of a bonus because there were other players in the session, and the more players in the session, the bigger the bonus was. So I think in total I got 742,000, and that's only like a 7k bonus from the 735 that was the actual value of the stock itself. So I definitely don't think it's worth going into a full public session to try and do this selling mission. If you've got a session with less than 10 people, just to completely minimize the threat of this mission going wrong, you shouldn't really have any problems whatsoever. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the total earnings that you can rack up whilst being a CEO and taking part in the whole buying and selling of warehouse stock. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is the special cargo drop. That's just like a higher value item that sometimes randomly pops up before you activate one of the buying missions, and it's pretty random. So I don't know if you guys know anything about this higher value item. All I've seen is that it costs more when you actually start the buying mission, and you can sell it for quite a lot more money than just regular cargo. So I'll try and do a video on that to see what that actually is. That'll be in a separate video, but this one's just covering the basic amounts of how much money you can earn as a CEO once you've filled up your warehouses and you get on to selling it. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you found this pretty helpful. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Do you think that the actual payments for all of these missions and actually selling your warehouse stock, do you think this needs to be increased? My first impression is that it really doesn't seem that much, considering the time and the money you need to spend investing into your organization in the first place. So I don't know, make sure to let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.